You are looking live here at John Randall Field, and welcome to Three Borders Sports Network. I'm Joe Schreiner, and I'm joined up here in the booth by Chad Affield. Chad, welcome once again to game number 4 in the day, Championship Sunday, between Wahpeton and LaMore. Thanks for coming back up into the booth, buddy.
You're welcome, Joe. Game 16 of 16.
Game 16 of 16 is where we're at right now. And we are just about ready to go here as the umpires meeting is taking place. We're going to have 3 umpires today. How about that for the championship game? Brian Kemper and Josh Nordic are going to be on the bases. And Cody Hughes will get the plate duties here in game number 4 on Sunday, Championship Sunday here at John Randall Field. Welcome, everybody, to our pregame show brought to you by Vaterstad. Vaterstad, welcome to our world of farm machinery, offering Wilrich, Concord, and Wishick branded machinery. Vaterstad, our pregame show sponsor. All right, buddy, they're both coming in here in pool play, both of them undefeated. 3-0.
Yep, Wop's got one of their main guys left, so they got some pitching left.
Yep, so you got Jaden King coming in here, going to hurl for the Wahpeton Post 20 boys, and LaMore with Coach J.R. Theolgis coming in, and they're having their meeting at home plate and discussing everything, and the two shake hands, and looks like we're about ready to go. So we'll go right to our starting lineups here, brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. And our starting lineups are going to be brought to you by Will Ulick. And the coin flip was won by LaMore. And so Wahpeton will actually be the visitors on the scoreboard. So we'll go through their lineup first, and it's going to be Caden Kappas. He'll be the shortstop, batting first. Torrey Ulick will be the center fielder, batting second. Jackson Fleeflet, the catcher, batting third. Jaden King will be the pitcher, and he'll bat fourth. Caden Hockert will be the right fielder, batting fifth. Riley Timian at third base. Gavin Schroeder in left field. Josiah Hoffman will be the first baseman. And Jack Rittenauer will be the second baseman. So there's your starting lineups for the Wahpeton. The visitors on the scoreboard from Post 20. It'll be Kappas, Ulick, Fleeflet, King, Hockert, Timian, Schroeder, Hoffman, and Rittenauer. And the coaches for Wahpeton will be Mike Schroeder, Steve Hockert, and head coach Chris Kappas, and his son Trey Kappas is the bat boy, one of the most important positions on the squad.
It is, Joe.
There you go. There's your starting lineups for Wahpeton, brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Again, Will Ulick and Kyle DeVries been with us from the get-go, so we appreciate those guys being sponsors here. And now let's take a look at the starting lineups for LaMore, post number 19. How about that? We got post 19, post 20 here in North Dakota, so it's pretty close.
That's pretty close.
All right, so we'll take a look at the starting lineups brought to you by Thrivent. For LaMore, Tate Mart is going to be the second baseman. He'll bat first. Connor Johnson will be the pitcher here in this game. He'll be starting on the mound for LaMore. Corbin Potts will be at shortstop. Landon Peel will be the first baseman. He'll bat fourth. Anthony Hansen will be the third baseman. Kyle Warkin will bat sixth and play right field. In center field, it's going to be Max Muslin. He will be wearing number 25 and batting seventh. In the eighth hitter will be Colton Ness. He'll be behind the plate, and he'll be receiving the pitches from Connor Johnson. And batting ninth will be James Sandness, the left fielder. So your starting lineups goes as follows for LaMore. Tate Mart, Johnson, Potts, Peel, Hansen, Warkin, Muslin, Ness, and Sandness. There's your starting lineups for LaMore, brought to you by Thrivent and Will Ulick. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. So we're in championship round here for game number 16 in the Post 20 Invitational Tournament. And we've called a lot of baseball over the last 3 days.
That's right. It's been a long 3 days, Joe.
Between you and myself and Madison Nelson Gira helping me yesterday.
But a good 3 days, Joe.
Appreciate you guys helping us out.
Yeah. No problem.
We are going to have a national anthem here. We did have one right away this morning. Our singer, Livy Dodge, was scheduled to come here, but we got to be about a half hour behind. She took her break scheduled over that time.
And then we got behind. I'll take the blame, Joe.
That's not your fault. So Livy told me that she was unable to attend and sing here, so she is not able to sing today here, our national anthem. So Mike will just play it on the computer.
Oh, I thought we were going to have Grant sing.
No, Grant offered, didn't he?
I heard he offered.
He was warming up,
Yep.
but I just don't think he's quite ready. He didn't bring his pitch tone. He needed his pitch tone to get the right pitch. He didn't bring that, he said.
No.
Yeah. So we're just about ready for our national anthem. Again, the Thrivent starting lineups here brought to you by Will Ulick and Thrivent. What are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. So we're going to take a little pause here as PA announcer Mike Rittenauer finishes up the starting lineups for LaMore. And we are just about ready here. He's going to enter this. And there's the introductions of the umpires as well. And now we're ready as we honor America and our national anthem and our veterans at home and abroad. There we go. We are ready to go. Thank you, veterans at home and abroad, past and present, that have served our country so greatly. We appreciate everything you have done. And we are just about ready for some Sunday championship baseball here, Chad.
Yes. Yep. We're finally here, Joe.
Almost forgot to push your button there and put you live there. Sorry, man.
That's all right. I was scanning the crowd, Joe. I see Jeremy Bonchus is in the house.
Yeah, JB's in the house. I was talking to him about 4th of July and his team coming back, and he said it sounds like most of the guys are coming back. So that'll be fun to see the 2012 10-year anniversary team from the Central Plains Division Championship. And we're looking forward to seeing those guys again and just reminisce a little bit. So, yeah, JB in the house. He's sitting over here on the other side of the press box.
He's sitting right next to my
great crowd here at John Randall.
Bleachers are pretty full, Joe.
Bleachers are full. We got a nice crowd down the first baseline. The permanent seating here is seating about 95 or 96 people. Those are almost full. We got people sitting up on the extra seating here under the canopy in the shade. Not everybody wants sun today.
No, I'm okay now.
It is a beautiful day today.
It's a beautiful day, though, Joe. I wonder if we got over 85, Joe.
Yeah, you're pushing it here on your 85-degree roll. What is it?
It's still up to you, Joe. Must be the press box.
Welcome again, everybody.
Oh, Joe.
Oh,
86, Joe.
Oh, 86.
I'll save you, Joe. I won't take my shorts and my pants off here, Joe.
Yeah, that's good. We'll just let you be here and keep your pants on there,
keep
Chad.
My pants on.
Usually when it's 85, if you weren't with us in the third place game, Chad said that at 85 he puts shorts on, but he's going to spare us here today.
Yeah.
You're not on camera right now
that's
anyway,
right.
Chad.
Yeah, that's true.
So you're good. All right, we're just about ready to go here. Championship Sunday. Championship game here as Caden Kappas strolls up to the plate, and he is going to face Connor Johnson. Lanky right-hander on top of the hill. And we have the first pitch. Swung on, fouled back to the fence. First pitch, Chad, at 4:08. A little bit.
Yep, and 86 degrees, Joe.
86 degrees of game time. I wrote that down, too, as well. So Caden Kappa's going to lead off here for post 20. Torrey Ulick and Fleeflet follow him. That one's down low in the dirt, and it's ball one. So these guys have seen a lot of different pitchers. Coach Kappas has taken these guys around the country.
Quite a ways, yeah. They've gone all over the place, so, yeah.
As Kappas faces Johnson, he'll fall that one back, too, as well. A successful Class B team here in LaMore. Had a good run at the state high school league, I think.
Yep, I heard that. Well, this should be a good one, Joe.
Wahpeton made it to the Class A in high school ball.
Semifinal, Joe.
Yeah.
No, sorry, my bad.
They lost two right away.
Two right away. My bad. I was thinking East Region, Joe.
Yeah, East Region. They made second place.
Second place.
There's a pull to the left side, long throw at shortstop, and Kappas beats it out by a half a step.
Yep.
Good hustle. Potts made a long throw from a long ways away, and Caden Kappas hustling down the line beat the throw.
Yeah, if you in that play, Joe, if you'd called him out, I don't know if anybody could have complained either.
Yeah, I don't think. I agree with you. It was one of those bang bangs.
That was a good play by the shortstop. That was a good effort.
So we'll see now what Johnson and Colton Ness, the catcher, what they're talking about here is they know that their speed, the first two runners, with Tori Ulick coming up to the plate now. All right, Chad, and I won't say it too loud, but I think third baseman Hansen has figured it out too as well. He's going to sneak in a little bit on the grass. There's a pickoff move.
They know LaMore's watched enough, Joe. They know what
absolutely
what's going to try to happen here. So
Kappas takes the secondary lead and stays there, and Tori Ulick takes outside for a ball from Connor Johnson. Connor Johnson gets a sign. There goes Kappas. Pitches high. Kappas got to get there, and he does.
Yep.
That one's overthrown there, I think, by Colton Ness. If he would have had it on the other side of the bag, he might have been all right. But I think he had an idea that Caden might be going, and he did.
And now, Joe, 2-0 count. Do you
see if we lay one down now?
Lay one now, the speed.
Yeah, as Hansen at third base.
Backed off, Joe.
There's a call strike on the inner half. 2-1. And Hansen backing up even a little bit more. He's beyond the baseline there. So it's wide open there for Torrey if he wants to push it that way. Takes low for ball 3. Torrey Ulick, I was talking to him last night after the game, and that bunt that he had that rolled foul was so close.
He didn't blame me, did he, Joe?
No, he didn't. And there's a pop fly to second base. Getting over to pick that one up is Mart, and he squeezes that one for the out. I was talking to Torrey, and he put that one down, and it rolled down all the way down the baseline. Stopped almost to the time it got to third base, but it was on the outside.
Just on the outside.
Anyway, Torrey said that was the first time all summer he struck out in all the games they've played. So that was his first strikeout, and it was on a foul ball. Yeah. Jackson Fleeflet at the plate now, and Caden Kappas standing at second base.
I don't know if you're bunting and it's the third strike. I don't know if I like that rule. I'd like to change that, Joe.
Would you?
I would.
Are you going to petition the...
Yeah, I'll petition whoever I have to petition.
Okay.
If you're trying to... I don't know, Joe, I guess.
Talking to Jackson Fleeflet last night. We thought it got hit in the ribs. Maddie and I thought he got hit in the ribs. He got hit right on the bone on the forearm is where he got hit. And that said, he said that really hurt. And I see he's got it covered up today. But he said it hurt last night. And I asked him, he says, I'll be back. I'll be here tomorrow. And I saw him a little bit earlier, and he said, yeah, Joe, I'm good to go. So
he's a pretty tough kid, though.
It's very tough. That one catches the outside corner, and it's 1-1 for Jackson.
He's probably caught how much this year already, Joe. I mean, catching one game's one thing, but when you're catching game after game, that's you got to be.
1 ball, 1 strike. Fleeflet takes low, and that one squirts away, and Kappas going to easily scoot down to third base on the pass ball. So it's 2-1. And now, after a little conversation, it looks like we're ready to go. 2 balls, 1 strike here. John Randall Field, the first run of the game, just 90 feet away. Connor Johnson on the mound. He's going to go to the windup here with 1 out. So we'll see what Fleeflet does. He fouls that one back now. It's 2-2 count.
Look at that, Joe. All that water we put on, you can already tell we watered.
Yeah, you guys watered.
The whole time, Joe. The B team were out there. They were watering the whole time, and you can hardly tell anymore. But
2-2 pitch from Johnson. Fouled away again, out of play.
Free treat.
And the little guy there,
we go.
He started chasing it the wrong way.
Yeah, he went the wrong way.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Jackson Fleeflet. There's 1 out on the board, and Caden Kappas standing at third base. And that time Fleetfoot pulls it to third. Hansen checks the runner, Kappas, and he goes to first. So good play by Hansen over at third. Again, solid third base play.
Third base, and sometimes overall infield play has been really good, Joe, at this tournament. So
yeah, we've said that all along, haven't we?
Yep.
We've said a lot of good infield play.
Yes.
So that's going to bring up the pitcher now. Jaden King wants to see if he can help himself here.
Right.
The runner at third base, Jaden King, steps up to the plate. The tall lefty swats one out to center field, and that might be over the head. It is! Jaden King.
Look at him go, Joe.
Rounding second. Is he going to go to third? He's got to unhook the plow, and he's going to get in standing up. Jaden King with a stand-up triple. Drives in the first run for the post-20 boys.
Looking for the first pitch. I think first pitch strike like that, Joe, and he
drove it deep over Muslin's head.
Yep, he deep over his head and sprinted to third. That was a good job.
Yep.
He was moving too.
Now, as a pitcher, does that affect him? At that age, it shouldn't affect him here to run that much. But
no,
he'll catch his breath in between now and when he takes the mound.
If he was my age, Joe, I'd still be at first. I could maybe get the second, Joe.
You could have maybe made second on that one to the wall.
I think so.
Jaden King pounded that one. Maybe his grandparents from Tyler, Minnesota are watching again today. Hawkard drives one to left. Let's see if it gets over his head, and it is in the gap. Hawkard with a double. He's working his way to second. He'll get in with a stand-up double and an RBI. Jaden King, Caden Hawkard putting it together here, and Wahpeton jumps out to 2-0 lead.
Yep, good offensive showing there, back-to-back like that. Taking that first pitch or whatever, and drilling it, Joe, over the outfielders' heads on both of them. So one to the center field wall, one to the left field wall. So
Riley Timian comes up to the plate here as Caden Hawkard brought his safety equipment over to Coach Kappas, and he'll trot back.
Armful too, Joe.
Yeah.
It's all right, though. Safety first, Joe.
Safety first. And Connor Johnson giving up a couple of extra base hits here, and he'll plunk Riley Timian in the ribs. He did not mean to do that. He already, in disgust on his own behalf, raised his head and kind of shook his head and said, oh, no.
Now here's more speed, Joe.
So here we go with Gavin Schroeder at the plate. So runners at first and second with 2 out. Wahpeton doing the damage with 2 out. Schroeder looks at strike one.
Joe. Slipping, Joe.
Oh, yeah, get that scoreboard right, man.
Slipping, Joe.
I haven't heard from Watson yet.
All right, he's golfing yet or sleeping, one of the two.
Oh, there it went. It's high and outside. It's 1-1. I think my security
that's
system.
Your security camera again, Joe.
Security. Cause I got to shut that off here because the flag is blowing in the backyard.
I got 2-0.
What's that?
Grant thinks I got the score wrong.
Oh,
I think I got it 2-0.
Yeah, that's 2 right.
It was 0-0.
It was 0-0. Yep.
Thank you, Grant.
All right, the pitch by Johnson outside, or did he go?
Nope.
No, he did not. So the count goes now to 3-1 on Gavin Schroeder. Connor Johnson started out good here, and that one almost ticks Gavin Schroeder, but it was inside, almost hit him. Ball 4.
Bases loaded.
So the bases are loaded for Wahpeton, and Josiah Hoffman stepping up to the plate. First baseman, Josiah. He's got bases loaded, so we'll see how he handles this with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. So the crack of the bat at second base is Riley Timian. He could take off. Johnson in the windup, brings it up high.
He's started off pretty good, Joe, but the last couple of batters, he's not.
Struggling
I don't want
a
to say
little.
struggle, but he's.
Wahpeton's hitting them where they ain't.
Yeah.
Timian getting a big secondary lead. That's outside. Sometimes, when you're hitting there and you're concentrating on the pitcher and you see the guy out there on second base dancing around, sometimes that can bug you a little bit. But so far, Hoffman unfazed.
Kind of like you and lefties, Joe.
Yeah, exactly. That one's fouled back over the canopy. 2 balls and 1 strike with bases loaded here and 2 outs. Wahpeton jumps out to an early 2-0 lead here. Thanks again, everybody, for watching Three Borders Sports Network. And the pitch by Johnson. A little bit in the dirt, 58-footer. And it's 3-1 now to Josiah Hoffman.
Nowhere to put him, Joe.
And a hitter's count for Josiah.
Yeah, if it's where he wants it, I'm sure will be swinging.
Again, a beautiful day here at John Randall. Nice crowd. 3-1 pitch from Johnson. Josiah swings at that one. He lofts it up high to right field, getting over to his working, and he makes the catch. Not before Wahpeton can do a little bit of damage here, and they score 2 runs as we go to the bottom of the first. Wahpeton 2, LaMore 0 here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Back after this.
Since the inception of Vatterstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
All right, we're going to go to the bottom of the second here. LaMore getting their chance at the plate. And Wahpeton jumps out to a quick 2-0 lead here in the top of the first with a triple by Jaden King driving in Caden Kappas. And then Hockert follows that up with a double of his own driving in Jaden King. And then Hockert ended up getting stranded here with bases loaded as Wahpeton ends the inning with 3 left on base. So a good inning there, but they left some out there.
Yeah, they left a bit, You get chances like that, you want to do as much as you can with what you can do. And he made contact. It's not like he went down strike 3 or anything.
Yep.
But, he may put the ball in play and just happened to be at somebody.
Just happened to be at somebody. Again, thanks to all of our sponsors, the Wahpeton Daily News, Red River Human Services, City of Wahpeton, Three Rivers Crisis Center, Digital Guru, and First Community Credit Union. Don't forget Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton on Dakota Avenue, Mindak Farmers Cooperative, Carlson Family Insurance, Farmers Union Insurance, OSPTI, and, of course, Vatterstadt. And LaMore is going to start out here with Tate Mart, the second baseman. He'll lead off for LaMore here, facing Jaden King. The big lefty comes in with a little bit low and inside for a ball. He forgot, I got to get the ball. He thought he had to dust off home plate there. And oh, no, you got to go get the ball, too. So Tate Mart takes low for ball 1. Jaden King delivers that one, and that one comes across the plate for strike 1. Jaden King has played with these guys for all of these years, but he's always been a year younger than them. And talking to Coach Kappas yesterday, he told me that Jaden King not only can play this year, but he's got 4 more years after that because he can be a super senior.
Wow.
So
that's
he's got a few more years ahead of him.
That's a good luxury to have, too,
Absolutely.
Joe. Absolutely. Left-handed, and I tell you,
Just think how much strength this young man's going to put on in the next few years.
Wow.
And 4 years from now, as a super senior, there's a pop fly out to center. Torrey Ulick drifts back a little bit, and he squeezes that one for the out, so F8.
Routine. I shouldn't say routine, Joe, but it was pretty much routine.
Yep. Connor Johnson comes up. Caden Kappas could also be a super senior. I think Jack Rittenauer could be a super senior. So there's quite a few guys that are going to be able to come back as super seniors on this squad.
That's a nice thing to have, Joe.
Yep. I think he told me that Josiah Hoffman can come back. There's a strike on the inside corner.
Caden
as
Hawkers?
Connor Johnson take it. I think Caden was too. Yep.
Sure, most of them in that.
And I don't know about Riley.
Yeah.
That one comes inside too far. It's
Ooh.
ball 1-1. That home plate umpire
Yeah,
Cody
he
Hughes is
flinched.
going to raise
Yeah,
that
I thought
right
he was
arm
going to raise
there.
his arm because he stood
Yeah.
up like he normally calls a
Yep.
strike, and he just didn't raise his arm. So
Yep. Jaden King brings that one. A little soft bleeder to Jack
Jack.
Rittenauer. Nice play on a one hop over to Hoffman. Just bounces out of his glove. So we'll see what they call it on the scoreboard there. It could go as an error, and it does.
it was good.
Rittenauer made a nice play on
Yep.
that one. Just couldn't quite get it to
Enough.
get into
Yeah,
Hoffman.
he was kind of fading away too from first base, Joe. So the throw had to be,
Yep.
he couldn't quite get enough on the throw to get it there, and Josiah had to kind of just reach, and it just kind of popped out of his glove.
Now Jaden King with an excellent pickoff move.
Yeah. Well, most
There's a
lefties do,
fly.
Joe, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely we do. Torrey Ulick's going to squeeze that one for out number 2.
Probably taught him everything he knows, Joe.
You know,
No, he left him alone.
I talked to him a couple years ago
Okay.
and when he was in Babe Ruth. We had a few discussions about the pickoff move. Yeah, I did.
Yep.
I'm not going to take credit for it.
No,
because
no.
I haven't talked to him for a couple years about it. But I'll just leave him alone because he does his own thing.
Like I said, he's a very young, very nice young man too, Joe.
Yes,
Nice,
Landon.
easy talk, and the whole team is. I'm not.
Yep.
I don't want to pick one guy or anything.
Landon Peel takes outside for a strike. Landon Peel, as we've seen, Chad, has been offensively very
he's
good
been
for LaMore.
He has been good.
He can
Joe.
pound the ball.
He can hit.
So Jaden King delivers outside for a ball. It's 1-1. Standing on first base is the pitcher, Connor Johnson. Reached on an error.
Yeah, I'm thinking that pickoff move, Joe, might be coming pretty soon.
Yeah, with 2 outs. Try to get the pitcher, Connor Johnson, dirty. And here it comes. Good call,
I
Chad.
don't know if that was quite the good one, but
No, I don't think it was.
you have to set him up sometimes,
That's
Joe.
correct. The key is for a left-hander. And that pickoff move, you've got to come at a 45-degree angle or less toward
Okay. Yep.
first base. And that one's popped straight up in the air, and it looks like Riley Timian. Now
He's giving
Caden
away,
Kappas
yep.
calls him off. He's got a better angle on the sun. And Landon Peel is retired on the pop fly to Caden Kappas. So in the bottom of the first, LaMore puts one on, and they strand one here on one air by Wahpeton. We're going to go to inning number 2. Wahpeton Post 20 leads 2-0 over Post 19 in LaMore. We'll be right back after these messages right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
What a nice day for baseball here at John Randall Field, Three Borders Sports Network. Thanks, everybody, for joining Chad Affield and myself. A great day for baseball. My partner in crime here on this project, he's down in Peoria, Illinois, probably on a golf course.
Or taking a nap, one of the two.
Yeah, and I'm sure he and Sir James are watching the game down there as Jack Rittenauer steps up to the plate for Wahpeton in the top of the second. Connor Johnson brings it up a little bit. Nope, right at shoulder height.
Yeah.
Jack
surprised a little bit.
I think Jack got surprised a little bit on that one, too. I thought it was a little bit high, but
that might have been a strike for me, Joe. But
yeah.
But for me, I'm not gonna.
Yep, we're not here.
No.
Or we're not there, I should say.
No.
So we'll take the strike call.
Yep.
It's 1-1 now. As Connor Johnson evens out the count with the ball. Jack Rittenauer at the plate, the number 9 hitter. There, he pulls that one just foul.
Yeah.
And just missed the bag there. Jack Rittenauer got around on it really well there on the pitch from Connor Johnson. Coach Chris Kappas standing down at the third base bag just shook his head and just, darn it, Jack, we just missed that one.
Yeah, we resprung everything too, Joe, so everything's...
Connor Johnson lines up for a 1-2 pitch. Comes up high, ball 2. It's 2-2. Going left to right for LaMore defensively. Sandness, Muslin, and Workin out in the outfield. Johnson delivers a 2-2 pitch. Jack rips on that one out to left field for a base hit. And catching that one out there is Sandness. He'll get it back into the infield for a base hit for Jack Rittenauer.
The 9 batter, Joe. That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what the number 9 hitter is supposed to do, and that's going to bring up your leadoff hitter with nobody out and a runner on for Caden Kappas. He singled and scored in the first inning. Stole second base, reached third on a pass ball, and scored on Jaden King's triple. Yes, I said Jaden King's triple.
Yeah.
Pickoff move. Jack gets back in time. Breeze blowing, Chad, looks like right to left right now.
Looks like right to left. My phone said south-southeast, but that's south-southwest, I think. So
We'll say it's
I'm
swirling.
going to look again, Joe.
It's Kappas. It must have been very close. Again, Caden Kappas. Umpire says he pulled his arms back, and it clipped Caden on the arm. So a hit by pitch for Caden Kappas. Those Kappas boys get hit. Eli got hit in the earlier game today.
Oh, it's up to 87 degrees, Joe.
Oh, Chad.
West-southwest wind, so that's probably the right direction. So
Yep.
11 miles an hour. Yeah, it's up to 87. So I guess I know what I'll be wearing tomorrow if it's that warm, Joe.
Torrey Ulick steps up to the plate. He popped out to second base, and there's the punch, bud.
He was trying to, but the pitch kind of...
Hansen was
tough
deep.
to handle,
and
yeah.
He knew something was coming there, but couldn't quite get it down. A good pitch there by Connor Johnson. So again, Torrey Ulick at the plate, left-handed speedster. And again, if he can drop that thing down the third base line, you will see a display of speed. And he's going to try it again. That time he does again, and that one's there it is. Come on, Chad.
I wasn't Chad, I know.
So now 2 strikes on Torrey Ulick on the attempted bunt. A nice text message from Matt Doctor, and you are correct. I will not repeat that, but thank you very much. And Becky Doctor were here earlier, working in the concession stand, and ball 1 there to Torrey Ulick. And
he works inside of it. He does it all, Joe.
Yeah, he did it all, man. He shingled it.
Yeah.
He's going to do the finish work in there. Looking forward to a completed project. That one's low in the dirt. And there goes Caden Kappas, or excuse me, Jack Rittenauer. Did he miss the tag? He did.
I think so.
And no argument from Hansen. So good slide from Jack. A little bobble at home plate, and Jack took off.
Yeah, good slide on the backside of that, Joe, to try to avoid the tag, so it worked out good.
Yeah, I said Caden Kappas, but I meant Jack Rittenauer. So Kappas still at first. Yeah, now we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens here. 2-2 count. Torrey Ulick at the plate.
Yeah.
Pickoff move. They want to make sure Kappas ain't going too far. Nanette's going to have to wash his uniform.
Yeah.
Nothing new there.
That's a daily occurrence, I'm sure, Joe.
During baseball season it is. And the pitch. Swung on and missed by Torrey Ulick. Like I said, he told me last night that was the first time all year he'd struck out, and unfortunately he might have jinxed himself.
Yeah. Went down swinging, though, Joe. Aggressive.
Yep. He wanted that pitch.
Yep.
And hard-hitting catcher Jackson Fleeflet comes up. Wind flags like right now, Chad, if you look at them, it looks like they're almost blowing out a little bit.
Yeah, it kind of looks that way.
Okay, so do I make a call here?
Sure.
Jackson's going to pull one hard to the left center field.
Okay.
There goes Kappas. He's going to let that one go and throw down to third. And does it go on the left field? Not far enough for Jack. Good throw by the catcher, Colton Ness.
Jack had to kind of react a little bit. He reacted a little bit late, too, and it was if he would hang on to that throw, it would have been a little closer. But
Colton Ness, nice throw down to third, but Kappas safely gets into second. Johnson delivers, and there's the hard hit shortstop ground ball. Going home was Jack Rittenauer on the contact.
Good.
And a nice scoop
Nice
over there
scoop.
by Peel.
Nice scoop. Good, good attempt from the shortstop there and deep in the hole. And left it a little short, but he thanks his buddy over there for making a good scoop for him.
Yep. So Potts makes the throw over there. Nice play deep in the hole and gets Fleetfoot going down first base. So now there's 2 outs, and it's 3-0 in favor of Wahpeton as the pitcher Jaden King and tripled in his last at bat. And there goes Kappas, and he'll get in safely.
Yep.
He slides in. Last night he skinned up his knee, and they had to put a bandage on it as he was bleeding on his knee. I saw his injury last night, and tore off a lot of skin.
You know what solves that, Joe? Knee pads.
Maybe. I mean, that's the next thing.
Can you imagine? You think there's any baseball player out there that wears knee pads, Joe?
Ugh. Yeah, there might be some. You never know.
Yeah.
Again, when they slide head first a lot, you drag those knees
you drag
sometimes.
Those knees, yeah.
And he did rip off a lot of skin on his knee. There's Jaden King, pulls that one to Hansen. Hansen over to first base, and King is retired on the throw to Peel. Not before Wahpeton will score one more. And again, good third base play there, my friend, as LaMore retires Jaden King. 1 run on the board, and then they strand 1. We'll be right back after these messages. Wahpeton leads 3-0. Back after this.
The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
$2 million in Casasa rewards. I'm a member at Community First, and I got a couple dollars out of that.
Well, that's
take
going to go
it.
a long ways, Joey.
I'll take
There's
it.
a lot of people that
That's how I got to retire, man.
All right.
I didn't get the whole $2 million, but I'm teasing. I am teasing. But I am a customer at First Community Credit Union. All right, here we go with Anthony Hansen leading off the bottom of the second for LaMore. Facing Jaden King, and the lefty brings it home, and a pop out to right field. Giving hustle out in right field is Hockert, and it's fair. Nobody
fair,
at first base, and Hoffman's racing back, and he got him.
Got there, I think, yep.
Hansen thought it was going to be foul. Hockert dropped right in front of him, and hustling back to the bag was Hoffman, and got it back to Hoffman. Hoffman hustled back and beat Hansen back to the bag. Hansen thought it was going to be foul.
Yeah, you gotta run that out, Joe.
So that is
he runs that out. At least he's safe anyway.
Wow. Could have been a base hit.
Yeah, and he just kind of thought, like I said, he thought it was going to be foul, and
I'm sure Coach J.R. Thilgis is over there talking to. Well, he's on the third base box right now.
He will have a discussion, I bet.
Hands are on his hips. Not very happy. So Jaden King faces Kyle Workin right now. There's a little chopper out to right field. Hockert's going to try it again. And that time not in time. So he says, well, he did it once. Let's try it again. That time Hoffman was on the bag, too.
I can kind of see, Joe, with Jaden King on the mound, you need that right fielder's kind of an important spot. There's a lot of balls have gone to right and right center.
Yep.
Not that somebody couldn't pull on him either, but it just seems that they're going mostly
until they catch up to him.
Right.
Yep. Jaden King delivers. Strike one on the outside half of the plate. And that is Max Muslin at the plate, the center fielder. 0-1 with one out. Runner at first base is Workin. King delivers, swing and a miss. Again, the youngster has really stretched out over the years. 0-2 with one out. King way outside and high, so not a bad pitch to waste.
Nope. See if you can get him a chase a little bit on him too.
And the coin flip here in the championship Sunday, everybody had the coin flip, and both Wahpeton teams lost their coin flips, so both of them were visitors today.
Which, it depends. It doesn't really. I mean, it does matter, but it doesn't really matter. I mean,
Yeah. The thing you got to look at is, hey, we get to bat 7
right.
times.
Yep, that's what I look for.
Let's go play offense.
If I even won the toss, I think about being the visiting team.
Billings did that yesterday.
Yeah.
The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike 3. First strikeout recorded there for Jaden King. And the second out here in the inning is going to bring up the catcher, Colton Ness. He wears different numbers. Sometimes he wears 21, which is what we were told on the score sheet that they gave us. But today now he's 18. I know a couple days ago he was 18. So it must be 18 in green and 21 in yellow. So Colton Ness at the plate. Again, 2 outs. King delivers that one home. Sails that one up over the head on the wild pitch. King a little anxious on that one. That one sailed up over the head and the glove of Jackson Fleetfoot.
Jackson didn't have much of a chance there,
Nope.
Joe.
Nope. The lefty throws hard, and when that fastball comes in at 7 feet high, it doesn't take long to get there. And again, another high pitch. So 2-0 here to Colton Ness, the number 8 hitter in the order. Jaden would like to get him out here and face the number 9 to start the 3rd inning. 2-0. And that one sails away. And Jackson wants to go out and talk to him a little bit. And he goes out to talk to his young pitcher and wants to settle him down a little bit before Coach Kappas will waste a trip. So I'm sure Chris told him go out there and settle the youngster down. Jackson, a veteran catcher.
Veteran catcher.
He knew what to say when he went out there.
Yep.
And again, Jackson suffered an injury on his right forearm, on his throwing arm last night. We thought it was ribs, but I was wrong, and it was the right forearm. So King with the 3-0 pitch. And there's the strike pitch.
Yeah, good visit.
A very good visit. 3-1 now to Colton Ness. Got to be careful yet, though. Colton Ness can still pop the ball. 3-1. Swung on, fouled back, and now we're at 3-2. So let's see what Jaden King and Jackson Fleetfoot and Coach Kapp has come up with here on a 3-2 pitch. And the pitch. Caught him at the knees. Strike 3, and Colton Ness didn't argue. So good pitch coming back on a 3-0 count. Comes back to strike out Colton Ness looking, and they strand one here in the bottom of the 2nd. We're going to the top of the 3rd here on Three Borders Sports Network. Again, your score here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, Wahpeton 3, LaMore 0.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Since the inception of Vaderstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
I need to turn it on, man. We want to thank City of Wahpeton for stepping up here and sponsoring our games here this summer. City of Wahpeton, a lot of great places to eat and drink and have a good time.
Especially on a day like today, Joe.
A lot of shopping places, great places to entertain the family, and Chahinkaba Zoo, Chahinkaba Park, John Randall Field. We got a great swimming pool and a great zoo, and don't forget the golf course. City of Wahpeton stepping up in to the batter's box for Wahpeton is Caden Hockert as he takes high for ball. Caden Hockert, the 5th batter in the order for Wahpeton. Connor Johnson on the mound. Connor Tall, lanky right-hander, and it's pulled to the left side.
Oh.
Potts. Bad hop there.
Bad hop again, Joe.
Okay, we aren't going to say John Randall bad hop there, but that one hopped up over the head of Potts. And it sounds like they're going to give him a hit on that one. There wasn't much he could do on that, so I would agree with that call. Not much you can do when a ball hops like that. So Riley Timian comes in, and third baseman was hit by a pitch in his last at bat. And he loaded the bases. Oh, no, it was Gavin Schroeder loaded the bases when he got the walk. That one goes outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Riley Timian. Brian Kemp on the bases. Josh Nordick on the bases. Pickoff move just back in time is Hockert. And Cody Hughes behind the plate. So it's ball 1, no strikes. Connor Johnson delivers at the letters there. Strike 1 to Riley. That young man likes to have a good time.
He does.
Yep. He enjoys life and enjoys visiting with people. Swung on and fouled back to the pads. So it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Riley Timian. Get a nice crowd on hand here at John Randall. 4th of July game coming up here on Three Borders Sports Network. Big game between Breckenridge and Wahpeton every year. Big crowd here. Fireworks afterwards. 1-2 from Connor Johnson. Swung on, pulled foul. Fireworks display. We're going to have a rededication of the concession stand to the Shannon family that day, and the 2012 group, Central Plains champions, will be here for a reunion. That'll be great to see those guys again.
Yeah, most of those guys aren't really in town either, Joe. So that's kind of great.
And JB said, Jeremy Bonchi said that most of them are going to be here. Fouled away again by Timian. So yeah, JB said a lot of them are going to be here. So it's going to be fun to see those guys. They're looking forward to it. JB said so. Looking forward to that. And then we should have a major announcement here for John Randall Field coming.
You said
soon.
Major?
Yeah,
okay.
I would say it's major. I would say it's major.
All right, I wouldn't doubt you, Joe.
Yeah, I would say it's major.
All right.
And Timian swings through that one, strike 3.
I wait with anticipation then, Joe.
Good, I hope so. Timian gets struck out there. Connor Johnson with a nice pitch to get Timian retired for the first out, and that's going to bring up Gavin Schroeder, the left fielder. Looking left to right in the outfield, Sandness, Muslin, Workin. Third base to first is going to be Hanson, Potts, Mart, and Peel. And the pitch by Johnson, that one squirts away. Foul tip. I didn't know it was a foul tip there, but
yeah.
Colton Ness turned around and asked for a new ball right away, so he must have knew it was a foul tip, and so did the umpire. He agreed with him. So standing at first base is Caden Hockert for Wahpeton. And the pitch comes up a little bit too high for Gavin Schroeder. It's ball 1 from Johnson. So it's 1-1. Bunch of other fun stuff I'm sure will happen on the 4th of July. Some giveaways. I know Mindak is celebrating an anniversary as well, so and they're sponsoring that. The Stars and Strikes Sweet Border Battle once again. They'll sponsor the trophy.
Who has the trophy, Joe?
Last year it went to Breck, didn't it?
I want to say yes.
I think it did. Traveling trophy that's passed between Wahpeton and Breckenridge. I can't remember.
No, I think Breck had it the year before, Joe.
I didn't know there was going to be a quiz.
I didn't. Well, I think Wahpeton has
I think you're right. I think Wahpeton did get it back last year. Breck had it before. There's a high pitch there to Schroeder, and it's 3-1. So, yeah, the traveling trophy is going to be passed back and forth here after that game, whoever gets it. Once again, sponsored by Mindak. There's a drive between short and third for a base hit for Gavin Schroeder. Yeah, nice, solid base hit.
He battled hard, Joe, and got to a 3-1 count, got his pitch, and made it hurt a little bit. Single right in left field. So
Gavin Schroeder reached on a walk, and now he reaches on a base hit. So that brings up Josiah Hoffman, popped out to right with bases loaded in the first inning. Now steps up to the plate here again, looking to redeem that at bat. He pulls that one foul. Yeah, and I remember seeing Josiah pull that ball down that third baseline and hit it hard.
So you're telling me Coach Kappa should kind of watch himself there,
Yep.
maybe a little bit?
Yep. And the pitch from Johnson bounces in the dirt. It's ball 1-1. Now the flag's blowing again at a little bit stiffer breeze.
It's in now, Joe. No.
Yeah, kind of swirling out there, isn't it? Johnson delivers the 1-1 pitch. It's a little chopper to short. Coming in as Potts. He's got to go to first, the only play he can make. And he makes it over to Peel just in time to retire Hoffman.
Good play.
Good play again.
Like I said, Buzz only play he had was first base, though. So infield play again, Joe.
Yep, good infield play. Now Wahpeton with 2 runners in scoring position here. As Hockert moves to third and Schroeder moves to second. Brings up Jack Rittenauer, the number 9 hitter in the order. He singled and scored in the second inning. Jack, anxious there, swings at that one, and it looks like it's drifting foul. And getting over to make the catch is Peel in foul territory. So that retires the side as Jack Rittenauer pops out to first base, stranding 2 runners here. Wahpeton held scoreless by LaMore, and we're going to go to the bottom of the third here. As on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard, Wahpeton leads LaMore 3-0. Back after this.
Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
Welcome back to John Randall Field. Chad Affield, I'm Joe Schreiner, our local area sports person of the year, Chad Affield. So congratulations on that, and a job well done, my friend.
Yep, thank you, Joe.
I know what you do behind the scenes, buddy, and you do a lot of work for both towns. So, number 9 hitter James Sandness steps up to the plate here in the third inning. And a good frame there by Jackson Fleetfoot and a call strike. So the big lefty delivers the 0-1 pitch. Swung on, fouled back to the net. So getting ahead quickly in the count is Jaden King here versus James Sandness. Number 9 hitter facing Jaden King. And a swing and a miss. And the number 9 hitter is retired on strikes. So third strikeout there for King. And that'll bring up Tate Mart and the top of the order. Interesting thing when I was adding up my scorebook there in between the breaks there, 6 runners left on base already for Wahpeton here in the third inning. So 2 runners per inning average for Wahpeton. So they're leaving a few runs out there right now.
But that means they're getting chances too, Joe.
They're getting chances, but LaMore also doing the job shutting the door. That one sails up high, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. There will be a trophy presentation following
Joe.
this game.
I was going to ask you that.
Yep, there is a trophy presentation following this game, so we'll keep it here live for that. We might break to a few commercials, but when we do come back for a trophy presentation for both teams, I understand there is a second-place trophy as well.
Okay.
And there is a walk issued to the leadoff hitter, Tate Mart. So 1 out here, and Connor Johnson, the pitcher, steps up to the plate. So pitcher versus pitcher here. And again, now the wind a little bit stiffer from right to left.
Comes and goes, Joe.
Yep.
It's all right, though. breeze comes through here a little bit. I'm
That's
not
foul
complaining.
tip right into Fleetfoot's glove, strike one.
A lot
Now
of
look at
people-
the flags.
Yeah,
They look almost like they're blowing out.
Yeah. A lot of people up on the dike too, Joe. Biking, walking.
Having
Oh.
that
Oh, yeah.
pickoff move there, and it kind of bounces away from Hoffman. But King hustles over to grab that one to keep Mart at first base as he dove back in. Wasn't aware of where the ball was. I don't know if Hoffman was aware of the ball was, so that's why
I think
Jaden
that's why
King went.
Jaden King had to go after it, I think. Yeah.
Yep. Left to right for Wahpeton in the outfield. Schroeder, Ulick, and Hockert. And the pitch sails away. It's 1-1. Fleetfoot tosses it down to first. Jackson's strong arm, not afraid to do that. And third to first defensively for Wahpeton. Timian, Kappas, Rittenauer, and Hoffman. Jackson Fleetfoot behind the plate. Jaden King on the hill. He delivers inside for a ball. It's 2-1. So there are a few arms left here for Wahpeton yet, but we'll see what happens here. I'm sure that Coach Kappas would like to see King go all the way. Runner goes. King snags it. He's got to go to first as his only play, and he does. So it's Hoffman bringing that one back in to make sure that Tate Mart stays at second base on the ground ball out.
Yeah, he had a pretty good jump there at first base, Joe. So
Yeah, he
that
did.
was a smart play just to take the out at first.
Yep, I'm
No
sure
sense-
Fleetfoot was doing the catcher's job and telling him where to throw it.
Yeah, no sense taking a gamble.
Nope.
And if you don't get it, then it's first and second with one out. So take
Brings
the
up
out.
the shortstop, Corbin Potts. And the pitch sails high and almost back to the fence here. Fleetfoot jumps out of his crouch just in time to catch that one.
Yeah. Looked at second pretty hard, too, Joe. He's watching that runner.
1 ball, no strikes. Jaden King to Potts. 1-0. Popped up in the air to the right side. Hoffman tracking back. Makes the catch in shallow right field. Nice catch there. Nice defensive play by Hoffman, and that retires the side here with 3 outs. They strand 1 after 3 innings of play. Wahpeton 3, LaMore 0 on the Three Borders Sports Network.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Thrivent Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck.
The best of luck from Will Ulick and Thrivent. Will Ulick and Kyle DeVries have been with Three Borders Sports
Day one.
since day one, exactly. So we appreciate their loyalty to us and supporting local area sports and all the things we do, but not only just the local area sports on both sides of the river, but everything that we do. So Kyle and Will have been involved since the get-go. We're going to lead off the top of the fourth with Caden Kappas here. Kappas has singled and scored, and then he was hit by a pitch on his second at bat here, and we're going to start the top of the fourth with Caden Kappas leading off against Connor Johnson. And Kappas pulls that one. And again, it's just fun to watch Chris Kappas down at third base, and he just lackadaisically just watches that one go by. And I'd be bailing, I'd be on the ground crying, "Mama, mama!"
I'd be on the ground too, Joe.
He just lazily watches that one go by as Jack Rittenauer chases that one down.
I'm sure he's seen enough of those go by, Joe.
Oh gosh, yeah. That one's fouled off over to the first base side, out of play.
I could have seen as many as he has too, and I'd still be diving on the ground.
Yeah, exactly right.
Not a chance, Joe.
So Caden Kappas down in the count, 0-2. And that one hit him on the elbow, and by golly, that's where you wear the elbow pad. So Connor Johnson hits Kappas now twice. We had five
in the first game.
In the first game today. So it's going to be a habit. And Torrey Ulick, you know he's wanting to do something here. He's 0 for 2 so far here. He popped out to second base and struck out in his last at bat, just his second strikeout on the year.
Well, that wasn't his last at bat last night either, Joe, was it? Where he struck out 2 times?
I think it was. Kappas has got to get there in a hurry, and I think the tag is missed.
Yep.
And a good slide by Caden Kappas.
I think he tagged him like on the calf, Joe, and I think his hand was already in the base.
I would say that's correct. So Torrey Ulick held off on that one, and he's back in the box now with an 0-1 count. Pops that one over to left field, and it's going to go foul, and it'll be just inside the park, but it'll be not caught by anybody. We're in the fourth inning here. Wahpeton had 2 runs in the first, 1 run in the second. That's 6 hits total. And a rare error on the board for Wahpeton. Torrey Ulick pulls that curveball over to second base, picked up over there by Mart, and he'll flip it over to Peel as Kappas goes to third.
Productive, though, Joe.
Move the runner.
Move the runner up, so. We'll see what Jackson Fleeflick can do now.
As your catcher steps up to the plate here for Wahpeton Legion post 20. And red batting gloves to go with his white uniform.
Did you wear batting gloves, Joe?
What were they? Back in my day.
Did you put some farm gloves on there or something? Or?
Some leather farm gloves or some, what do they call them, Jersey Hanks or what were they called?
Yeah.
Whatever they were. Yeah, no, no, we didn't.
All right. Old school then, Joe.
Oh, yeah, it was way old school.
Right.
Goes low. It's 1-1 now to Fleeflet. We were lucky to have 3/4 sleeves.
I suppose, that's true.
Underneath our jerseys.
There's a lot of kids that don't, some kids wear batting. There's some kids that don't want to wear batting gloves.
Some kids don't, yeah. Infield is in on the grass here for LaMore. That one sails outside for Fleeflet. So infield is in. Shortstop Potts maybe a step behind the grass. He pulls that one to the third base box. Hey. Coach Kappas reaches down, picks that one up, and he'll get it right back to
That was going a little slower, Joe. You can kind of just do that. I wasn't zipping by him.
Yep. But I have seen him
rip
some burners out of the midair with the one hand. So Jackson Fleeflet 0 for 2 today. And that one's in the dirt. Ball 3. So the count's full to the catcher. And 1 out. So he's got to protect the plate now, does Jackson Fleeflet. 3-2 pitch from Johnson. And a slap there. Good protection swing and an RBI single for Jackson Fleeflet.
Let it drop deep in the box and then just took it, was pitched on the outside, just took it the other way and right down the right, right in the right field for a nice RBI single.
Good piece of hitting by the catcher.
Good piece of hitting, yes it was.
3-2 count. He just stuck the bat out there trying to protect the plate. Push it behind Kappas to get Kappas in, and he did his job.
Curtis, I was going to say Curtis. He's just taking all this.
Yeah, I think with 2 outs, he has to bring in the courtesy runner. That's the rule. We'll see if it happens.
He was taking all his protective gear off, Joe. That's what the umpire was calling time.
I'm sure Jackson wants to run. And Jaden King fouls that one off. Coach Kappas didn't even look at that one as it went by.
I'm behind again, Joe.
Are you behind?
I get focused again.
All right. I'll check my phone here, see if Watson sent a text. Did not, so you're safe.
Quick enough yet. That's good.
Connor Johnson to Jaden King by high and ball 1. Pitcher to pitcher here. You got the 4th inning on there, Brian? Yeah, you are right on top of that.
On top of that. The score kind of, from time to time, Joey, kind of slack a little bit. So.
Yeah, we'll let you off. That one comes up high to the big 6'4" Jaden King. So Connor Johnson gets behind in the count to Jaden King.
How long, Joe? How long has Three Borders Sports Network been?
A couple years.
Okay.
Yep. About 2 years ago, we started with the actual Facebook feed.
Kind of with the COVID thing kind of came around where
Yep.
it was kind of more of a stream.
Yep.
I mean,
March of 20.
okay.
We started our first baseball broadcast in spring baseball in April. And that one's fouled away, out of play.
Yeah.
Yeah, we started a couple years ago. We went to Valley City for a game and did it with Facebook Live, and that didn't work so hot for Brian and I. We learned a lot of things on that one. We got penalized from YouTube for having music in the background because we didn't have commercials. We didn't even start with commercials.
Okay.
Oh, and pulled hard.
Pulled hard, though.
Look out there, Dog Pound.
Oh,
you guys
boy.
go, man, that one's bouncing over to the...
Easy.
Look out, Chad.
No, that's not my vehicle.
Oh, my goodness. Well, that wasn't your vehicle over there?
No, I'm parked straight where the tree line, Joe. So
that was Grant's pickup.
Grant doesn't drive it.
Oh, okay.
He saves his money.
Now when he pokes over to the right side, I think that's going to drift foul. And not able to get to it over in foul territory was working, but he gave it a good ride and a good chance. So Jaden King,
both directions.
Man, he pulled that thing deep. I don't know if I've ever seen one hit over to the maintenance shop over there.
No, I don't. He
took one big hop on the asphalt.
Granted, it's asphalt now, Joe, too.
Yeah,
it used to be
is.
just gravel before.
It's true.
But still, that was a poke.
That was a poke. If he had that straight fair, that would have been a shot.
Yeah, he had the Dog Pound kind of worried over there a little bit.
Dog Pound bailed out there on that one. King takes high, ball 4. So what an at-bat there by Jaden King, the pitcher. Fouled off a couple pitches and battled hard, and he draws the walk after all that. Now it brings up Caden Hockert. He doubled and had an RBI in the first inning, and then he singled after that. So he's 2 for 2 on the day.
He doubled after, Jaden King's tripled, and he doubled him in.
Correct. There's a smash up the middle. And rounding third is going to be Fleetfoot. Let's see if he comes home. He does. He's going to have to get himself dirty, and he does. Although the throw did not come home, but Fleetfoot slides home safely. So an RBI single for Caden Hockert. Caden Hockert having a day. He's 3 for 3, buddy.
Yeah, no, that was he's had good swings today too. Yeah, that was hard hit right up the middle and drove another run in.
See, little Trey Kappas, their number 0, bringing the bat back. Trey Kappas. The Kappas boys have always been bat boys for Chris's teams. Trey is the 3rd son for Chris and Danette. Trey, the number 3. That's how he got the name Tracy.
Trey, okay, all right.
3rd son. And Timian pulls that one to short. Potts to second for 1. Relay to first in time. A nice double play from Potts to Mart to Peel. And retires the side.
Another good infield play, Joe.
And the infield sets it up once again for LaMore on a double play. And the defense comes through, holding Wahpeton to 2 runs here.
I scored 5, I think.
I think I got 2.
5, but
huh? Is it just 1?
I thought they scored 2.
I got 2. We'll check on that and we'll be back. I've got, it is 5-1. Yep. It is 5. I got 5.
Yeah, 5-0.
5-0. Yep. No, it's for some reason the scoreboard. All right, we'll take a break.
Three Rivers Crisis Center is offering support to survivors of domestic violence, sexual violence, and child abuse in Richland County for now over 25 years. It's free and strictly confidential. 24/7 access to support and resources including counseling. Get help, identify abuse, plan for safety, support others, and get involved. Three Rivers Crisis Center's 24-hour crisis line is 701-642-2115.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
All right, I think I'm caught up here, and I got happy with the music button.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't
Going
mind
into that commercial break,
I like that music, Joe.
Forgot to shut it off there as we were checking the scoreboard here to make sure the scoreboard and I were correct. And it is 5-0 here in favor of Wahpeton. So got it all straightened out, and we're good to go here in the bottom of the inning. And stepping up to the plate, and it's hit deep.
Sun, Joe.
Schroeder battling the sun.
Oh, yeah.
And he makes the catch. We're at that time of day here, John Randall. The sun's starting to set, but it's nothing that Gavin Schroeder hasn't seen, and a good hard hit there by Landon Peel. But he's retired on the fly ball.
Yeah, it was a good play by the left fielder out there. Shaded his eyes. And
here comes Anthony Hansen. A strange play you don't see too often at this level of baseball anyway. He was thrown out right to first. Right field, Hockert chasing down a fair ball down there, and Hansen thought it was going to be foul. So he waited at home plate, and when it landed fair, he took off and was a little bit too late and got thrown out at first.
Yeah, you don't see that much in Legion. You probably see that more in like
Babe Ruth. Yeah, Little League, maybe.
Even a Babe Ruth game,
Yep.
maybe. I mean, or Babe Ruth, you might see that.
Yep.
You don't see it much in the Legion.
I don't know if I've ever written that in my scorebook, 9-3 for an out. There's a pop fly to Ulick. He drifts over to his left a little bit and easily makes the catch.
Yeah, he makes it look easy out there, Joe.
He does. With that kind of speed, you can make anything look easy, can't you?
Yeah, you can.
So let's see if Jaden King can get out of here on minimal pitches. And it's going to bring up Kyle Workin here. Championship game here. Championship Sunday. Nice crowd here, John Randall. 5-0 lead for Wahpeton. Swung on and missed by Kyle Workin. He singled in his first at bat, got as far as second base, was stranded there. The 0-1 pitch from Jaden King. Swung on and missed. Foul tip right into the glove of Jackson Fleetfoot.
0-2. Nothing too good here, Joe, but
yeah.
The way it's going, though.
Again,
doesn't seem to matter.
King was working quick there, and I think Workin recognized that, so he called time right away.
Yeah, good. Make him adjust.
Absolutely, the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed on the high fastball, and that's strike three. And the side is retired. 1, 2, 3. A home down inning for Jaden King and the Wahpeton Post 20 boys. We're going to the top of the fifth here. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left. After the end of 4 innings of play, Wahpeton leads 5-0. We'll be right back.
You know that we serve nearly 1,500 square miles across North Dakota and Minnesota, or that we've been around for over 60 years? How about that we've got 3,000 miles of fiber optics powering one of the best networks in the region? The best part? We're a cooperative. That means we're continually reinvesting in our communities to make them better than ever. We are Red River Communications. We've been recognized as a leader for helping our communities be great places to live and work. To find out how we're helping connect our communities, visit redrivercom.com/connecting.
Since the inception of Vaderstadt, the spirit of innovation has led the company. We push the limits, providing innovative and reliable seeding and tillage solutions that simplify everyday life for farmers. We continue to reimagine the capabilities and technology behind farm machinery, providing customers with a perfect emergence while maximizing their yields. We look forward to growing together.
Hey, buddy, we got a call to the pen here brought to you by OSPTI, your therapy clinic of choice, with locations in Fergus Falls, Hankinson, and, of course, in Breckenridge. Connor Johnson is retired, and coming in to pitch for him is Max Musland. Trying to figure out where Connor Johnson went defensively. We'll see if we can figure that out as Musland comes in from center field.
What number was number one's out in center field now, Joe?
So 1 is in center. Let's see who that was.
4
was Tate Mart, so he goes to center, and so now I believe that would put Connor Johnson at second base. It looks like him over there. So Connor Johnson was number 2, and it looks like him at second base. So we're going to say Connor Johnson now at second base. So Connor Johnson is relieved here by Max Musland. Connor Johnson goes to second base. And out in center field goes Tate Mart. So the pitch from Musland comes up high, facing Gavin Schroeder for Wahpeton. 7, 8, 9 here for Wahpeton. Muslin brings it in. Schroeder tees off on it, pops it up to a short right field. Coming in to make the catch is working, and he does. So Schroeder retired on a couple of pitches.
Yeah, good play by the right fielder. Drifted in. Fighting the sun a little bit. That's tough for just left field, but all three outfield spots and the left side of the infield.
Yeah, as you can see on the camera shot there, it is a bright sunshine here.
Yeah.
Josiah Hoffman at the plate now, number 8 hitter in the order, facing Max Muslin. So Tate Mart in center, Connor Johnson at second. Inside there to Hoffman, and it's 2-0. Bugs are starting to show up here, Chad, a little bit.
Yeah, I had a bug bite on my hand
yesterday. Did you?
Too. Yeah.
Right off the end of the bat for Hoffman. And hang in there for a 2-1 count now.
With all the water we've had, though, Joe, I'm surprised.
Yeah, I think
more.
I'm surprised. I think there would be more. I don't know if the city of Wahpeton has sprayed for mosquitoes yet or not. I don't think they have. I haven't heard the machines go around.
No.
I don't think Breckenridge has either, have they?
No, I don't think either. Nope, I don't think either side has.
That one floats up high for a ball. It's 3-1. Josiah Hoffman looks calm and relaxed on that pitch. He just kind of sat there and said, "Yep, that was a ball." 3-1 pitch now, hitter's pitch. And there he rips one and just under the glove of Potts. And if he'd had his glove down a couple more inches, that base hit would have been an out.
Yep,
so Hoffman with the single.
Tipped off his glove. And like I said, if he'd had just a little lower, that probably would have into the glove and he'd been out. But
yep. So that brings up number 9 hitter in the order. That is Jack Rittenauer. Hoffman gets his lead. Muslin looks at him, and he'll come home with the pitch, just outside ball. Top of the order following Jack. Jack so far today with a single and scored, and he hit a pop fly foul over at first base. So he's 1 for 2 on the day for the second baseman. Muslin brings that one home, comes up high. It's 2-0 to the number 9 hitter. Trey Kappas standing over there leaning on the dugout fence. His team is sitting on the bench in the shade. Rittenauer pops that one straight up deep in the infield. Coming in, running in from center field is Mart to make the catch in very shallow center.
And I think he was communicating on it and called it.
I agree.
Took control.
Both middle infielders backed off right away as Mart must have called that one right away.
Took control on it, so.
Yep. That's what a center fielder is supposed to do.
Yep.
Coming in to make the catch, and you call the other two off. So Caden Kappas comes to the plate there so far today. Caden has been hit by a pitch twice, singled and scored. And he scored on one of those hit by pitches. So Caden's been a busy boy today. As we talked in the last game, Chad, his on-base percentage begins with a 1, and the following thing is a decimal point. So that's a good thing. If you can have 1,000 on-base percentage.
If you can have more than one guy and do that, Joe, that's even better.
2 outs, 1-0 count to Caden Kappas from Muslin. Call strike on the outer half. Excuse me.
Wow.
It's 1 ball, 1 strike, I think. I think our scoreboard operator thought it was the same. 1-1, 2 outs. Pick off over to first base. Getting his uniform dirty was Josiah Hoffman. So Steph going to have to do some wash tonight too. So Caden Kappas faces a 1-1 pitch from Muslin. He'll pull that one and got the hop here at John Randall Field. Went up over the head of Hansen and a base hit.
Yeah, that was, good hard smash the way
it
was.
Yeah, it was. It was hit hard.
It would have been a tough play, but it's, like you said, got the old John Randall bounce and bounced over the third baseman's head, and there he stands. Now it's first and second.
Hansen comes in and kicks the turf. So Tori Ulick in his final year here for Post 20 baseball is looking at an 0-3 on the day, so he's looking to redeem himself in a big way with 2 outs and runners on first and second for him. There's a call strike. Tori's dad, Will, one of our good sponsors. So Max Muslin facing Tori Ulick, ahead in the count. No balls, 1 strike. Delivers.
There it
There's
is.
a slap to the left side, and Ulick gets his base hit, and here comes Josiah Hoffman. He should score easily.
Yep.
And he does, as that one just died out in left field as Hoffman scores. An RBI single for Tori Ulick. So just what the young man wanted there. He wanted to get that run in, and he did.
Yep, success. Hard poke the other way. So
Well, we've talked about this many times there, Chad, but we got a couple of speedsters on base here now for Wahpeton.
Yeah, no.
And 2 runs away here for a 8-run lead. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I wouldn't,
You know, Coach Kappas will be aggressive. He's not going to say whoa in the mud hole yet. That one comes up high. Ball 1 to Jackson Fleeflet. Let's see if Jackson can get a hold of one here, and I'm expecting him to do that again pretty soon.
Hard to left center again, Joe?
I think so. I'll make the call again.
All right.
Although they are shading him to left center. And he's going to rip that one right back up the middle and right to Connor Johnson. So that is a line drive out, so I was wrong on my call. And that retires the side here in the top of the 5th for Wahpeton. But they do score 1 more run here in the in the top of the 5th, and they strand 2. So after 4.5 innings of play, we're going to the bottom of the 5th. Wahpeton leads 6-0. Back after this.
OSPTI has been the therapy clinic of choice for over 15 years here in the southern Red River Valley. At OSPTI, they strive to have the most up-to-date treatment options available with their hands-on method to decrease your symptoms and ensure quality care. Their motto at OSPTI, we strive to meet your goals. Locally owned on 5th Street North in Breckenridge. OSPTI.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
Digital, Chad says. Our producer says to go with Digital Guru. Digital Guru, downtown Wahpeton, Dakota Avenue. They got all your computer needs, anything computer you need. Make sure you stop down and see Digital Guru on Dakota Avenue. All the way from networking. They've got printers, toners. Home security, man, the Ring camera I've got is fantastic. I appreciate it. Hey, and don't forget, as long as we're doing a live read here, let's talk about Gripper Sports, downtown Wahpeton, right on Dakota Avenue for all your favorite team sports apparel. Dakota Avenue, Gripper Sports. As Jaden King delivers strike 1 to the pitcher now, Max Muslin. He struck out in his first at bat back in the 2nd inning facing Jaden King. And then a lanky left-hander brings it in, and it's inside for ball 1. It's 1-1. Now the flags are almost drooping again.
Yeah.
Jaden King brings that one home, and a swing and a miss by Muslin. It's strike 2. Again, looking defensively here for Wahpeton. Schroeder, Ulick, Hockert, left to right. Swung on and missed by Muslin. Strike 3. And the first out here in the bottom of the 5th.
88 degrees now, Joe.
Come on, Chad.
I know.
I just know my air conditioning's working at home.
I forgot to turn mine on.
No. Colton Ness steps up. Dude.
I know.
Didn't you look at the forecast?
Well, I was here at 6 in the morning.
Well, that's true.
When I woke up, that's the last thing I had in my mind.
Yeah, you looked at the radar, but didn't look at the temperature forecast, huh?
Yeah.
Strike 1 to Colton Ness. Jaden King looking to work a quick inning here again. Lefty pops up Colton Ness, and it looks like it's going to be out of play behind us. Hits the roof, buddy. You got another dent to repair.
Yeah. It's all right.
No balls, 2 strikes now. King to Colton Ness. Fleetfoot sets up on the outer half. Hits it, but just a little bit too high.
Yeah, just trying to get him chase.
Yep, it's a good pitch. And Jackson Fleetfoot set up in the right spot. 1-2 pitch. Jackson says, yeah, I ain't even going to try to go to that one. That one's 2-2, sails over his right shoulder. Chuckling up here in the press box, and I think I was among them. And there's a swung on and a pitch there. Schroeder shades his eyes, comes in a couple steps. Now he's got to go back, and he finds it. What a battle in the sun there for Gavin Schroeder. Makes the catch on the fly ball. So
he had his eyes shaded, Joe. That tells you how bad that sun is, Joe.
It is bad, especially when it's at this level here, late in the afternoon here. What time are we at? About 5:30 almost?
5:25.
So it is getting to that level. The shade trees starting to cover the foul side here on the first base side. So Jaden King with 2 outs now. Swing and a miss there by James Sandness, the number 9 hitter. He struck out in his first at bat.
It'll be interesting to see, Joe, though, when they take these trees down over here.
Yeah, what kind of,
how it's going to affect for a while, because it'll take a little while. They're replanting trees, but it's going to take a little bit to get the trees back.
Pop to the right side. Hoffman giving chase backwards, and did he touch it in fair territory?
It was just foul.
Foul, says the umpire. He had a good look at it there, and he touched it in foul territory, so it is a foul, and we're going to do it all over again with 2 strikes.
That was close, though, Joe, too.
Like you said, Chad, earlier here, the hitters are behind. The right-handed hitters are behind, so there's been a lot of
action to that side of the field.
To the right side of the field. So, yeah, Hoffman was ready for that one. Just couldn't quite come down with it. King with the 0-2 pitch, working quick. High for a ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Sandus, the number 9 hitter here in the bottom of the 5th. Swung on, pulled to Timian at third. Timian fires it over to first. Nice stretch over there by Hoffman to retire. Sandus hustling down the line. Nice play. Timian to Hoffman retires the side here. 1, 2, 3. We're done with 5 innings of play here on the Farmers Union Insurance scoreboard. Wahpeton 6, LaMore 0. Back after this right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Red River Human Services Foundation provides services to people with disabilities, which enhances their quality of lives and enable them to live, work, and develop relationships in their communities. Red River Human Services Foundation has multiple direct support professional positions available in their Wahpeton, Fargo, and West Fargo locations. Job opportunities include flexible scheduling, competitive wages, on-site paid training, and life experience. Voted #1 place to work for the past 5 years, join their team and apply online at www.rrhsf.org. Red River Human Services Foundation supports all local area sports activities and wishes everyone the best of luck.
We asked the team how we should celebrate the $2 million given to Casasa members last year. Dana wanted us to hire a marching band. Amanda thought that we should drop 2 million balloons. And Kevin, Kevin always wants to use the money gun. Steve thought, well, what if we just said it?
Last year, First Community Credit Union gave $2 million in Casasa rewards.
Join in the celebration with your Casasa account and start earning your money back today.
Well, yesterday when I was running the soundboard with Madison, I hit the laugh track once, and I almost did it again instead of the music. Our bumper music here on Three Borders Sports Network. We're going to start out at the top of the 6th with number 6. He is the pitcher, Jaden King. And the pitcher facing Max Muslin. Swung on and missed. Jaden way ahead of that one. His timing is off a little bit from Connor Johnson. So I'm sure that's what Coach Kapp has muttered from third base box and said, way ahead, Jaden. Wait for it. Muslin now delivers the 0-1 pitch. That one sails outside. It's 1-1. This game moving along here, Chad.
Yep.
Hour and 21 minutes, and we're in the 6th inning. That one catches the corner on Jaden King. Jaden says, I hope that one gets called for me when I'm on the bump.
Yeah.
Make a note of that, Jaden. So the 1-2 pitch to Jaden King from Muslin. Goes behind Jaden. Did the right thing, pulled the back ahead of him so he didn't get the ball hit by the bat. I have seen that happen where the hitter leaves it there and it gets into fair play. And swing and a miss by Jaden King. Muslin records the strikeout. That is the first out there for LaMore. Brings up Caden Hockert, who's had a hot day here, Chad. He's 3 for 3. Yet to score for Wahpeton, but he is 3 for 3. His on-base percentage, buddy, begins with a 1.
1, yeah.
Muslin delivers. Hockert tees off on it, but it goes foul. Heading toward First Street, and there's a bicycle rider back there that might pick that one up for a freezy.
Oh, there's a small kid over there, too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's on his bike, though, Joe. There's another bike rider over there, so.
6-0 lead here in the top of the 6th. Hockert smashes that one to Johnson at second and couldn't quite come up with a handle. And Hockert hustles that one out, and he reaches on the air.
Knocked it down, but, by the time he recovered it, Joe, it was too late. Still tried to make the throw. It was close, but.
And that's why you hustle down the line, buddy.
Yep, that's why you hustle down the line.
And if he would have jogged that one, I'm sure Coach Kappas would have been all over Hockert on that one. So the boys know that.
They know. We
better hustle that one out.
We better hustle stuff out, otherwise we're going to hear about it. So, which is the right way to play the game, Joe?
Absolutely. Hustle everything out. Riley Timian at the plate. Hockert at first. 6-0 lead. We'll see how aggressive Coach Kappas gets here with a 6-0 lead in the 6th inning. Looks like he's wiping things off. Timian steps into the box facing Max Muslin. Delivering on the 1-0 pitch. Timian tees off. A little slow ground ball. Nice underhand flip to second for 1 and pulled off the bag. Is safe at first.
Pulled him off, tried to swipe tag, and then he had to realize if he had the ball or not.
Hansen got that one over to Johnson in time to retire Hockert, but not in time, so reaching on the fielder's choice was Riley Timian. Again, hustling down the line. Brings up Gavin Schroeder.
Yeah, he was moving, Joe, so made it a tougher play. If you, like you said, if you're jogging again, that's probably a double play.
Yep, absolutely.
So there's reasons you run stuff out.
Absolutely. So Muslin in the set, and he delivers to Gavin Schroeder outside for a ball. Again, the crowd pretty much still remaining here at John Randall Field. Nice crowd. Everybody's kind of packing toward the shade, though. There are a few people over on the third base berm. Getting to be a tough spot to sit there as you look into the sun this time of day. Pitch up, comes up high. Golden S. Almost thought he might have missed that one.
Yeah, I thought he might have missed that one.
Third base berm was full of Wahpeton B Legion parents this morning when the sun wasn't hitting them in the face.
Right.
2-0 to Gavin Schroeder. Muslin delivers 2-0 pitch for a strike. And the usual fans down along the third base line there, along the concrete barrier behind the net, all sitting behind our yellow line, Chad.
Yeah.
Schroeder fouls that one out of play.
Just a safety thing over there, Joe. You don't want to sit right next to the net and then a foul ball comes there or whatever.
Yep. That's exactly right. It's a safety thing.
It's a safety thing. There's a yellow line in front here, too. So
yep. You want folks to stand 3 feet back at least. Some people using the concrete wall for a foot stand, which is fine. I don't care if your foot gets hurt.
Yeah.
You just don't want your face in the way. Schroeder swinging a miss, strike 3, and that retires the side. Stranding 1 here in the top of the 6th. We'll go to the bottom of the 6th. LaMore trails Wahpeton here at John Randall Field on Three Borders Sports Network. Wahpeton leads 6-0. Back after this.
Thrivent and Will Ulick provides clarity for where you are today, confidence for where you go tomorrow. Thrivent combines financial expertise with purpose-based planning to help you with where you are today and where you want to be tomorrow. At Thrivent, Will Ulick can help you address a variety of complex subjects to meet your unique wealth management needs, from retirement planning to investment management and estate planning. Thrivent, what are you invested in? Thrive with purpose. Thrivent and Will Ulick supports all area sports teams and wishes them the best of luck.
your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Championship Sunday here at John Randall Field. I'm Joe Schreiner, joined here in the booth by Chad Affield. Chad, the Sports Person of the Year here in the Twin Towns, presented his plaque earlier this morning by Robert Wanick of the Daily News. So again, congratulations, buddy.
Thank you, sir.
An award well earned here in the Twin Towns. You worked hard on both sides of the river. And a lot of the kids over in Breckenridge, you work there daily, and a lot of the kids in Breckenridge, everybody knows Chad.
They got a nickname for me, Joe.
What's that, bud?
I can't think of what it is.
Oh, sure, I'm sure you can. Yeah. As the kids all know you over there. And,
Cadillac. I've heard
Cadillac, yeah.
Stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, how about that?
Oh, yeah.
I like that. Call strike. It's 1-1. The hitter is Mart. Tate Mart is up 0 for 1 today, and that's fouled back into the net.
Saving a baseball game, Joe.
Yeah, we like that. $6 a piece. You got to save all you can.
Yep.
Still a little bit more expensive than a gallon of gas. Right now. Check with me next week because that one's in foul territory. I don't think Hoffman's going to get there. He doesn't give it a good effort.
Hustle, yeah.
Tate Mart so far has popped out to center and walked. His third at bat here in the bottom of the sixth. 6-0 lead here, 1-2 count. Now the flag's kind of right to left again.
Yeah.
Ooh, breaking pitch, caught Mart looking. That one came across from the left-hander very nicely, catching Mart looking.
That was a good pitch, Joe. Nice curve on that. Nice breaking ball. And
very nice breaking pitch.
Right across the plate. So.
Yep. No question on that one. Connor Johnson at the plate. Fooled Tate Mart on that one. Connor Johnson at the plate. Started out pitching for LaMore. Takes ball one. Reached on an air in his first at bat and then grounded out to Jaden King. There's a strike on the outer half. 1-1. Coach Cap is in his customary spot on the bucket.
I was going to say normal spot down there.
Ooh. It's Connor Johnson on the left shoulder, and again, unintentional. Jaden King even cringed on that one himself.
Yeah, just trying to, pitch a little inside, maybe back him off the plate a little bit, and just got away from him.
Just came away, yep. They're gonna give him a few minutes there for Connor Johnson to gather himself. And coming up next is Corbin Potts, the shortstop. He's popped out twice, 0 for 2. So again, Connor Johnson off the left shoulder. He's fine now and got his lead over at first base, held on by Hoffman. That one goes a little wide, and it gets away from Fleeflet, and down to second base goes Johnson in a hurry. So now a runner in scoring position for LaMore.
Yeah, trying to get Chip up a little bit and get it back in the game here.
Umpires, again, 3 for championship game here. Kemp and Nordic on the bases. Hughes behind the plate. 1-0 pitch is now 2-0. Corbin Potts at the plate. Connor Johnson at second. Jaden King on the mound. Fleeflet behind the plate. Swung on, fouled out of play. A lot of foul balls here in this one too, Chad.
Yeah, there have been a lot of balls that have been sprayed all over the place, left and right. Nothing close to your vehicle, though, Joe.
I'm sorry?
Nothing real close to your vehicle, though.
No, that was fine there.
You moved your parking spot, though, Joe. You used to park a little closer to the pool.
I did. Yeah, they kind of took those parking spots away when they
redid it. Yeah,
when they redid the parking lot.
That's true.
So I take a shortcut here when I come to the press box.
Go across the tennis court. Yeah,
Shh, don't tell anybody.
You're not the only one, Joe.
I don't have to pay admission that way.
Okay.
Fly ball to center field. Tori Ulick's got her gauged and gets underneath it to retire Potts on the fly ball. He looks and makes it so easy out there.
He does. Well,
done it for years.
When you got some speed like that, speed helps too,
Yep.
Joe.
Yep. Confident in reading the baseball off the bat.
Although I used to play left center and right center in softball.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but I did, Joe.
Landon Peel up the bat. He's flied out twice. Again, the boy can hit the ball hard, and he takes high for a ball. Landon Peel offensively has been a juggernaut here for LaMore in the previous 3 games. And here in game 4, he's over 2 so far. But he has tagged the ball hard a couple of times. He's got some pinstripes on. Does the rest of the team have pinstripes too?
I don't think so, Joe. No, I don't.
I can't tell.
Yeah.
Some of them do, some of them don't, I think. And that one might have clipped him on the shoulder. Did not. Potts says, no, I want to hit.
See?
He looks over to the bench and said, nope, that didn't hit me.
I think they should change that rule.
Yes, make it an option, huh?
Make it an option. I would be in agreement with
Yeah.
that.
2 outs here. Jaden King behind in the count. 3 balls, no strikes. And he just wants to hit. He swung at that one. That might have been ball 4.
Like I said, Joe, if it was 6-6 right now and that's your leadoff batter, you probably want him on a base.
Yep. Yep.
Kid's going to want to hit, Joe.
Used to be automatic 3-0, but again,
Yeah.
that's about the 4th time we've seen it this weekend where the hitter swings away. There's a pop to center field. Tori Ulick's got to get on his horse. Didn't get to that one, so Peel runs around first, headed for second. Ulick brings the throw in, and Peel holds up at second base.
I think they all have pinstripes looking at their pants now.
Oh, they do? Okay.
I think so. Well, at least.
So Landon Peel with an RBI double. The first run scored here of the game for LaMore. It's 6-1. So now Anthony Hansen, the third baseman, steps up.
Sometimes even with speed, Joe, they find the spot.
They do. Tori knew it right away, too. He got on his horse.
He got on his horse. He did.
There's a punch to right field. Hockert's got to hustle in. Caden Hockert comes in. Bounces up in the air. Did it get caught? No, it did not. Oh, my.
Uh-oh.
They're saying it was out.
Oh,
he was trying to take it out of his glove, is what they're saying. So that would be the third out, and I think Mr. Thiel just is going to go have a discussion. Look at the replay. We're just going to keep it here for a minute, and let's see what happens here with discussion. I don't think he's going to be able to convince him to change the call.
I don't think he'll change it, but.
And that prevented the run from scoring here. And the umpire, Ryan Kemp, having a discussion with J.R. Thielgis. And can't look at the replay. We don't have that rule available to us, but we certainly could rewind our phones. Talk about it, but J.R. Thiel just going to walk away, so we'll take a break. And Caden Hocker gets credited for a beautiful catch out in right field on Anthony Hansen and retires aside. And he's telling him to go away.
Yeah, he's walking.
Let's take a break here, buddy. We're going to take a break, and we got 6 innings complete. It's 6-1 in favor of Wahpeton. We'll be right back after this break. The Wahpeton Daily News wishes all area sports teams the best of luck this year. The Wahpeton Daily News thanks you for supporting local journalism, including the Daily News and the News Monitor. Keep up with local news, sports stories, and personal interest stories in our papers. Check out www.wahpetondailynews.com for more information about our e-newsletter right at your own computer. The Daily News supports all area sports teams and wishes all of the teams the best of luck this season.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
Going to the top of the 7th, Wahpeton leads 6-1. And Muslin on the hill here for LaMore delivers to Josiah Hoffman to lead off the 7th for Wahpeton. Hoffman, the number 8 hitter. Jack Rittenauer on deck, and then it'll be Caden Kappas behind him.
Somebody's warming up the bullpen, Joe.
And that one pops and hits Josiah Hoffman, so he'll get a free base.
I believe that's Torrey Ulick in the bullpen.
Could be Torrey. Torrey hasn't pitched all weekend. They might be loosening him up here just in case they need him, or just to get Torrey some innings. So Jack Rittenauer steps up to the plate, and Hoffman over at first when he was hit by a pitch. Third post 20 player to be hit by a pitch as Rittenauer takes on the outer half for strike 1. I think it's Torrey. It looks like Torrey's body build out there.
It's 20-something. I can't see the second
Yeah,
number. He
I
doesn't
think
turn
he's the
far
only
enough.
20 on the team. 20-something. And there's a bunt by Jack. On the first base side, it's a fair ball.
Ooh.
So good bunt by Jack.
Good bunt.
So a good sacrifice bunt there by Jack. Moves Hoffman over to second base.
I think it is Torrey because he's sprinting in because he's on deck.
Sure he would be. So Coach Kappas wants to get that run back that LaMore scored in the bottom of the inning. He moves the runner over, Josiah Hoffman, and that brings up Caden Kappas, the leadoff hitter. Take a look at Caden's line score here. He was singled twice, hit by a pitch twice, and scored twice. On base percentage, pretty good, Chad.
No, that's
Takes a strike at the knees, and it's 0-1. It was Torrey Ulick warming up in the pen as he hustles in and puts on the gear to get ready to bat with one out. So unless there's a double play, he'll get a chance to swing. Muslin on the mound. The 0-1 pitch to Caden Kappas, and we got timeout called. Again, we've seen that a lot this weekend, Chad.
Yeah, just trying to change the timing, I think, of the whole pitch to catcher and stuff like that. You know, if you can throw him off a little bit, that's your advantage.
There was one right up the middle, and Hoffman rounds third. Let's see if Kappas sends him home. He does. And the throw does come home, and it's high. Let's see if Josiah is out. Good tag there by Colton Ness. He had to come back down. Hoffman with a nice slide and a nice relay from Mart to Johnson.
Yeah, that was a good relay from the outfield. Yeah, it was good. It was a close play. You know, take a chance, send them. You're up 6-1.
Yep.
Trying to get that run back, but you know everything worked out good for LaMore and out at the plate. So
2 outs here for Wahpeton in the top of the 7th. Torrey Ulick coming to the plate, and you know Caden Kappas is going to be released very quickly. Get him into scoring position.
And I think LaMore knows that too, Joe.
Yeah, LaMore's going to keep him as close as they can, but again, that doesn't affect Caden as he empties the sand from his belt buckle. Anything to get another fraction of a second. Muslin has a quick pitch. We'll see if that was a balk, and right away that's called. And as old as I am, I said the same thing, and quick pitch there by Muslin.
Quick pitch to him. Tried to anyway.
Yep.
Didn't get away with it.
And again, no argument from anybody on that one. When I see it,
yeah, it's
pretty obvious.
Yeah, Eagle-Eye Joe. He's got his glasses on too, Coach Watson. So
thanks. We did get a message from Coach Watson. He is watching. So thanks for the message, Brian. Miss you up here, buddy. We'll see you on Tuesday over in Breckenridge for one game in Breckenridge on Tuesday night.
It's going to be cramped over there, Joe, I was told.
Uh-oh. Press box will be busy.
Yeah,
huh?
Art's kind of already assigned spots. So.
Is he?
Yeah.
Torrey Ulick ahead in the count now. 2 balls, no strikes, and the runner in scoring position is Caden Kappas. Well, that was a balk I wrote down.
Yep.
Muslin.
There he goes.
There goes Kappas, but a ground ball to first base. Peel gobbles that one up, steps on the bag, and retires the side unassisted on the ground ball. It's going to be the 3rd out to retire the side, stranding one runner at second base. And that will complete the top of the 7th. We're going to go to the bottom of the 7th. It's 7th inning stretch. Baseball's national anthem. Looks like Chris is coming out to tell Torrey, grab your glove, you're going to be throwing here. And that might be it for Jaden King. We'll check it out when we come back right here on Three Borders Sports Network.
Your first car. It might not have been perfect, but that didn't matter. You loved it because you worked hard for it. You took care of it, and it took care of you, your friends, and maybe that someone special. And through it all, we were there working with you, for you, to make sure it was a smooth ride. Then and down the road. Farmers Union Insurance. More choices, great rates, local agents.
Insurance is an important safety net for your family, your home, and your business. Carlson Family Insurance Agency is your local auto owner's insurance provider. At Carlson Family Insurance, they work for their clients, not the companies. Customer service and satisfaction is their #1 goal. Give Carlson Family Insurance a call for all of your personal, farm, business, and crop insurance needs. 701-672-6002 or at cfiagency.com. Carlson Family Insurance, your auto owner's insurance agent.
As my grandson would say, I had to take my last swig of pop there.
Yep.
Keep my voice fresh here as we go to the bottom of the 7th. The 7th inning stretch here at John Randall Field as we go to the bottom of the 7th. Wahpeton leading this one 6-1. And Tori Ulick does come on here in relief of Jaden King. And Jaden King hustled out to left field, and Gavin Schroeder moves over to center for Wahpeton. So King in left, Schroeder in center with his speed. So not much missing there between he and Tori Ulick as Tori Ulick comes on to pitch for Wahpeton. Riley Timian brings the ball back here as the Post 20 boys go around the horn, and we are just about ready to go here with Kyle Workin stepping up to the plate, trailing 6-1. Ulick, base hit there by Workin, goes between Kappas and Timian.
Yeah. New pitcher, they're probably happy King's out of the game.
Yeah, they're ready to tee off.
Different, so if something's close, they're going to be aggressive. Need 5, so.
Don't forget, you need 5. Don't forget to stay with us here after the game. There will be an awards ceremony, and we will have the post-game show brought to you by Mindak Farmers Co-op. Tori Ulick in the stretch now, and he brings a breaking pitch across the plate for strike 1. Muslin at the plate. He has struck out twice. Buddy, I can feel my voice start to go after 16 games.
16 games, Joe, I'm telling you. Well, you did get a little break yesterday.
Maddie took 2.
Took a couple yesterday.
I colored 2 for him, but
you still it's still 16 games, Joe. So
I PA'd 6 games in one day a couple of times, but never done play-by-play for 6 games. My tongue gets a little thick at times, and there is strike 3. Muslin doesn't agree with it. He's walking off.
Some of the more fans in front of us didn't agree with Joe, but.
So the big first out here for Wahpeton and Tori Ulick brings up Colton Ness, the number 8 hitter in the order. Colton so far is 0 for 2. Ulick tried to overthrow that one. A good stop there by Fleetfoot, keeping the double play in order for Wahpeton. Again, left to right, King, Schroeder, and Hockert remains in right field. Swing and a miss. Timian, Kappas, Rittenauer, Hoffman from third to first. Fleetfoot behind the plate. Ulick on the hill. And the pitch, and there's the ground ball that they might be looking through, but it scoots through. Nope, Kappas knocks it down. Would have been infield base hit for Colton Ness.
Would have been, would have been probably anyway, Joe. Deep short like that, but good to knock it down, save a base probably anyway, if nothing else.
Nice play by Caden Kappas to knock that one down. So an infield hit there. We'll give that one to Colton Ness. So 2 more hits on the board for LaMore. Gives them a total of 4 so far here in the game.
First and second, infield fly.
There's a pop fly, and it looks like it's going to be out to left field. Jaden King shading his eyes, coming over, making the catch. So between Schroeder and King in left field, they've really had to battle that sun at times.
But and I think they know, Joe, because almost instantly their arm goes up to block the sun too a little bit more. So they realize.
Yep. Been there, done that.
Been there, done that. I think. Yes.
And they're used to John Randall Field in that way.
Where somebody coming in new, that might be an adventure, Joe.
Yep. Top of the order here.
Oh boy.
And they might have got him. And they runner was deked over there at first base, and a good play there by Hoffman and Ulick. And the runner at first base, Colton Ness, was picked off. So stay tuned here, folks. We're going to have an award presentation, so we'll keep it here. Chad, you got to go to the field, or you all right?
No, we're good.
All right, so we'll keep Chad here on a pickoff move. Put that into the book.
That was a good move, Joe.
And we'll finish up here. Let's quick do one commercial here for Mindak, and we'll come back.
All right.
So we'll take a break.
Founded in 1972, Mindak Farmers Cooperative is owned by nearly 500 sugar beet growers and has a rich history of sweetening life in the Red River Valley. Join Mindak's team today. In addition to an excellent pay and benefit package, they are currently offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time positions, which includes sugar loader, packager helper, extra gang, and yard person helper. Entry-level starting wage in the factory is $19.73 per hour. Apply online at mdf.coop/careers or contact Denise at 701-671-1338.
All right, we're back here at John Randall Field, Three Borders Sports Network. Welcome back to the postgame show brought to you by Mindak Farmers Cooperative, offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for all full-time employment. Check out their webpage at www.mdf.coop. Take a look at the final line scores here as Wahpeton wins the tournament here in the championship game, and LaMore finishes in second. The final line scores here. I matched the scoreboard, Chad, so we're in good shape.
Okay.
Wahpeton finishes with 6 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error, and they stranded 11 runners. So that's a little bit high there, I would think.
Yes.
And LaMore finishes with 1 run on 3 hits. So King and Ulick doing a good job there on 3 hits and 1 error for LaMore. Defensively, they did very well too, and they stranded 5 runners. So again, defensively, both teams did very well.
No, it was defensively, it was great on both sides. Yeah, it just happened to be Wahpeton a few more chances and produce. So.
Yep. So we'll wait for the awards presentation here coming up, and
there goes.
See what happens here.
She's talking to Tyler. Yeah, Tyler. It looks like he's going to hand out something.
Yep. So Tyler's coming out to present on behalf of the Wahpeton Baseball Association. So Tyler Grippendrog, Baseball Association member, walking out toward home plate to present the second place award to LaMore. LaMore finishes with a record of 3-1.
Well, they put in,
they played well.
Joe. They all 4 games they played well. So
congratulations to them.
Congratulations to them. Yeah, no harm on.
And board member Ashley Fleetfoot delivers the championship trophy to Tyler Grippendrog. And we'll see if PA announcer Mike Rittenauer. And look who's leading the way. Trayson Kapp is leading the way. He says, let me touch that thing. So Trayson grabs the award, and the rest of the team follows. And they're going to come out for a picture, and they hold Trayson up in the air. And a nice victory here, and I'm sure there's going to be some nice pictures taken here by family members.
And don't forget, Joe, the victory lap.
And they're well, it's not their victory lap, Chad. We don't want to get anybody in trouble.
That's true. I'm sorry.
As Robert Wannick and the Daily News is out there to take a picture of the team here, and he wants the scoreboard in the background, so we'll leave the scoreboard on. And we'll take the pictures down there, and the parents will be able to come out and take some pictures as well. Tell the parents it's okay to go out and take pictures. They're all standing there waiting.
Anyone that wants to go out on the field and take pictures, feel free. Just go through one of the dugouts, head out on there and get a picture if you please.
So the boys getting lined up for a picture again for the Daily News, and you can see it on the left side of our camera. And again, the Wahpeton boys victorious here, 6-1 over LaMore. Wahpeton finishes with a record here of 4 wins and no losses. They've only lost once here on the year, so Post 20 having a good season again, Chad.
Early on, but still
yep.
A good start to the season.
Very first game of the year, they lost to Castleton in the last inning.
Huh.
And Wahpeton comes away with a 6-1 victory.
Now, after a 4-day tournament like this, or a 3-day tournament, 4 game, they get a couple days off and then come back on Wednesday. So,
yeah, a great weekend here for Wahpeton baseball, and just a proud moment for Wahpeton Baseball Association. And again, a nice message there from Brian Watson, my partner. Thanks, Brian. And Wendy Kappas comes running out there. She knows those boys. She's followed those boys since she was a little girl.
Yeah, I believe it, Joe.
And she knows them all by first name. She can sing the national anthem. Someday I told her she's going to have to come up here and sing the national anthem for us.
She helped me with the grounds.
Yeah, she was chalking.
And everything.
There she is. I got to take a picture, and there goes Wendy out there to take a picture with the boys. Cool picture. And that will wrap up family pictures there, and a good opportunity there. All right, Chad, well, let's wrap it up here at Three Borders Sports Network on our post-game show brought to you by Mindak Farmers Co-op, offering a $2,000 sign-on bonus for full-time employment. Check out the webpage at mdf.coop. Again, Wahpeton wins 6-1 here over LaMore in the championship game. Chad, great job down on the field.
Thank you.
Congratulations once again on Sports Person of the Year.
Thank you again, Joe.
And thanks so much for coming up here on Friday and Sunday here to help me out.
No problem. Anytime.
People enjoy listening to the legend. Somebody said you were a ledge, maybe not a legend.
Yeah, well.
Got that one text message. Chad's not a legend, he's just a ledge. So anyway, Chad, thank you very much. And to Madison Nelson Gira, thank you very much.
Eddie.
Brian Watson, buddy, we did it without you today. No technical glitches, at least the little ones I got figured out on my own. So Brian Watson, my partner down in Peoria,
He was there just in case, though, I think.
He was keeping an eye on us, buddy. Again, Wahpeton victorious here in the championship game. Third place goes to Detroit Lakes, victorious over Fergus Falls, 7-5. Breckenridge 15, Billings 6, Big Stone 5-3. Winners in the 7th place game. Buddy, my voice is gone.
Yep, after 16, Joe, I believe it.
All right, for my partner in the booth today, Chad Affield, Madison Nelson Gira yesterday. My business partner down in Peoria, Illinois, to him and Sir James. Thank you very much for watching Three Borders Sports Network. Thank you, everybody. I'm Joe Schreiner, and we're done.
Perfect. Thank you, Joe.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Take it. Thanks, Chad.
Yes.